the first Super Bowl, by the time the first Super Bowl occurred, the die was already cast, and as I was a junior in high school when it was the Colts Giants championship game, played in overtime. It was the first overtime game, and that was what really captivated the national interest. And so the first Super Bowl certainly elevated that, but it was not a revolution at all. The first Super Bowl was in fact televised by two networks, and the L.A. Coliseum, I was there, was maybe half full or half empty, but and in fact, it wasn't known as the Super Bowl until maybe the second or third year. In fact, Tex Schramm and Blackie Sherrod both hated the Super Bowl. It was kind of cheesy. You know, it was the NFL, AFL championship, and I think they were hoping to come up with something a little more dramatic than the Super Bowl, which sounds like something on a bubblegum machine or whatever. But obviously the die was cast. You know, a lot of people remember the Ice Bowl in '67, but which was, you know, prior to the '68 Super Bowl. But the first one, the winner of that game was in the Cotton Bowl, the Packers and the Cowboys. And what I used to do was I would abandon the press box in the middle of the third quarter and get a photo pass and go down. And if you want to get some quotes, don't do it after the game. Walk up and down and stand behind as close as you can get to Vince Lombardi on the bench. And that's what I did. And there's a famous play. The Packers won that game by a touchdown, but the Cowboys had got it down first and goal, actually first down on the 1 yard line, and didn't get it in. And on fourth down, Don Meredith rolls out. They'd had a botched assignment, and he slings the ball, and number 40 for the Green Bay Packers, Tom Brown, intercepts the ball, and the game is over. If Tom Brown hadn't intercepted that ball, I would have, because you can still see there's a guy in a black London Fog raincoat kneeling behind with a notebook in his hand, just right behind the end zone, and that's me.